Welcome, Transformer fans. Today for Halloween, we are looking at Scorponok, the headmaster of our October's Monster Month theme. But we're going to start out, being that it's Halloween, we will not be doing our shout-outs of the week. We're going to start out by looking at Lord Zarak. And start off being that he's a double headmaster. And you got this little guy, which is Lord Zarak. Which you got the articulations here in the arm, where the arm can raise up about like all the way up. Whoa. Well, besides it popping off.
Let me stop it. It's our new one.
Pause it for a minute. You good. And then, well, I have to look for the other arm here in a minute. But you take the legs, you can fold the legs up articulation wise that way.
Mm-hmm.
And get the to get it in head mode, you just fold the legs up, and then you've got the head of Lord Zarak.
Cool.
And then looking at the rest of the.
Am I allowed to talk during this a little bit?
It doesn't matter.
Like give shout outs. I mean not shout outs, but say cool and stuff.
Yeah. And then when you're looking at the rest of the body of Lord Zarak, of course, when you have the head on, the head can move side to side. And then arms can rotate all 360, come back to the side like this. He can bend at the elbow. The little antenna things can move. And then his hands can fold in, but it's mainly due to transformation. And then his legs can kick to the side, come forward, bend back, knee joint. The feet don't really do much in articulation wise. But to transform Lord Zarak, you can just, you have to start by lifting the chest cavity up. And then you take the hands, fold them in on each side.
What's his name?
Lord Zarak.
Zarak.
And then you can just fold the wrists, the arms at the wrists, close them in. Take the feet.
Oh, that's cool. What's he transforming to?
Your friend out here in a second.
Alright.
And then you just make sure they're good and nice and snap right into place with their little connected little ports. And then make the little antenna piece, orange antenna pieces up like this. And then you take the thing, and then you got the head of the giant.
Okay,
robot.
I see what it is. Yeah, that's the big one you had to stand up, right?
Yeah.
That's him unfolded, all this right here?
Yeah. And of course here we come up to the base mode of Scorponok. Of course you get, it comes with one of these little blast effects. And you separate them into 3 pieces. I just use the one that comes with Scorponok, and I use one of Jetfire's to give the 2 looks. So put them out to the side. And then you've got the little ramp where you take, like I said, I'm going to fold up one of these little Micromasters. And they make perfect, the ramp is perfect for them. Get the little ramps here on this side. Yeah, they're pretty cool having these little guys, you know, these little Micromasters to go along with it. With the size of this guy.
So what's this called again, when it's laid out?
This is base mode.
Base mode?
And of course you got to transform them into Scorpion mode. You just unhook these little pieces here. Put these off to the side because you're going to need them later. And then you take this piece off. And push this part in.
Are you going to show me more of...
Well, the base mode is pretty much... Well, as you can see, it's self-explanatory.
It's like a city or something, right?
Yeah.
Little city.
And then to get them in the Scorpion mode, you lift these little tabs up. Close up the little hinges on the little green parts.
Oops.
Fold that up. And then you untab the ramp. And then
Careful. How much does these run at online?
well, this one I got.
That's very expensive.
This one I got is at a. I paid $350 for it.
$350. That's probably on sale, right?
Well, got it second hand.
Worth something to keep it. That's like a bus, ain't it? That's his leg.
These are his legs.
His legs.
And you just hold the legs up like so. And then you got these little connector ports right here to go into these little tabs here.
That's cool. Take your time.
Oh, excuse me, I am. This is one transformer I don't want to break. I took half of a paycheck to buy this guy. Well, almost half of a paycheck. They do tend to get hard to snap into place, but once they do,
Take your time. Are you posting this for Halloween special?
yes, sir. Just to round out Monsters Month. There we go. There's
Little ramp, ain't it?
It's a ramp in
His tail.
base
Base.
mode. In base mode, it's the ramp.
And that's his feet.
These are his feet and legs. These here's his feet and his legs for robot mode.
Start raining, didn't it?
Yeah. They do tend to.
You want me to hold the side?
I got it. At least I think I do. I should have it. And then you got this piece that comes straight up like this. This little orange piece comes out. You got this little scorpion tail. And you got his little legs right here, which you can fold up. Fold these little toes, feet pieces. And do the same on this side. And the cool thing about the Scorpion legs is they are all individually articulated. And then bring the arms down like this. You fold them out.
It's pretty cool. He's kind of got claws for hands. Kinda.
Yeah. Second first, same as the first. And to finish off the ensemble, you come back over here to the front.
Is that his chest?
That's just in robot mode. And then you take Servac, which you got this part of it here, which
screws in.
You just plug that in right there. And this part does come off, by the way.
Is it that white piece in the middle? Oh, okay, no, that's wrong. You're popular.
How you say that?
Notifications. Just a bunch of
random people.
YouTube stuff. You know how they text you? I mean, the thing shows up in the top.
I basically live off of YouTube.
I don't. You live off God. Church.
Oh, yeah. Then you get the head in. And of course for articulation, of course you got the claws that can move. You got the little mandible pieces that can move.
Yeah. Scorpion. It's a scorpion.
Yeah. And then you take the little pincer thing here.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's his emblem.
Well, somewhat. And then you got little... You got storage space right here for it. And then, like I said, you're going to need these pieces later. Take this little side off. Just connect them right here. Same as on the other side. And you take the little cannons. Got the little connector port right there.
Okay.
You just tab on with this little tab right there into the connector port. And you got him with his cannons. And you take the blast effects.
Looks like little trees, kind of.
Kind of, sort of.
Christmas trees.
Kind of, sort of. Just plug them in.
There you go. Yeah, you're right. That looks like it's on fire. Like a blast effect.
So it makes it look like he's shooting off at the cannons.
Cool.
And then to get him in robot mode, you just want to take these off. And take these pieces off. And then the little pincher here in the back you want to take off. And we're going to start back here in the back, where you take the tail, and then you can go ahead and collapse that in. Collapse it in here in the back. Get this. And this here becomes his backpack. And then shoot out the legs. Untap these little pieces. You go swing him out, you swing out his foot.
Yeah.
And just connect that back in. And of course, once again, second first, just like the first.
Good size to him. It's probably at least 2 feet tall, right?
Yeah. And then you get these right here. Bring out his little toes. And then stand them up. And you can spin him right here at the waist, or not at the legs, but at the, if you get the waist turn around. And then you take his little scorpion legs, fold them right here into his back, into his back cavity.
Yeah.
So you got good tuck away hiding space for his scorpion feet. And then you just bring that up, connect it in the slots, slide this up. And then you got his backpack in place, spin him around. Take his head, spin that around.
The Exorcist.
Right, exactly.
No, this is rated G, not rated R like The Exorcist.
Right, and then you take the little guns off because you don't want them in the back. Slide his arms down like this. Turn the shoulders around. But before I put the cannons on, we're going to take a look at the articulation in this 2-foot monster. Of course, head swivels all the way around. Good thing robots could do that, because I don't see how a human could do it. And of course, his arms to rotate full 360. Bends at the elbow. Of course, his get the little wrist swivel with the little fingers on the claws. And his legs just shoot out sideways. Kick out forwards. Backwards. And they're all on soft ratchets as you could, if you could hear it.
Yeah.
And of course, bending at the knee. And then gear him up with his weapons.
Oh no.
Don't worry, it ain't broke. That's why I'm glad that this is a headmaster. That's all I have to do. And there we go, his head's back on. And then
Barrels.
the cannons go, just like it did in Scorpion mode, go right here on his shoulder ratchets. And the other one on the other side. I feel like my boy MGO 316, whenever I go to do two sides, it'd be like, you know, the second verse is like the first where we're over here doing the old Henry VIII song.
What's that?
It's an old 1950 song about Henry VIII.
Henry VIII.
And it's like the second verse, same as the first. And it just repeats the whole first verse again. And then you've got this you could use as a shield to go right there. As you can use as a shield. These you can connect also to make to be a part of the shield to make it longer, or you can sit them right here on his legs. It's your toy. You do whatever you want. I just think it a little cooler on the legs.
Let's get a lot of views on this. Get some likes.
This is the redo. So when I did looked at this guy the first time, I got like 400 and some views on it.
That's pretty good.
Got it. You know, and then of course you can put for the final touches, you could put the blast effects on it. And of course you've got Scorponok, which everybody knows I do a tier system for Transformers and G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
This one would be top tier due to the massive size of this guy. This is what they call in Transformers lore as Titan class. You know, so
that's pretty tall.
So he's
like that.
He's like the second. Him and Fortress Maximus are the two tall. Are the number 2 and tallest. They're only outdone by Unicron.
Unicron.
Because Unicron's like 3 foot. So he's technically one of the 3 tallest Transformers that they ever created. So you expect to pay a high price point for this guy. You wonder expect it because the amount of plastic they use for him. Because he is not light in any form of the imagination. You know, not as compared to, I would say, like, the leader of the Decepticons and Megatron. I mean, he's not as light as Megatron.
This is a good guy?
This is a big guy.
The big one.
Yeah. And he's definitely not as light as one of these guys, but you could just tell in size comparison, the size of the Micromaster standing next to Scorponok, one heck of a difference.
Yeah.
You know, and then you've got, like, the leader class, Megatron, who's dwarfed by this guy. And then you got Commander class, the Fallen, which is the original Decepticon, and he's even dwarfed by Scorponok.
Looks like an alien.
I mean, all these guys are technically aliens because they're Cybertronian.
Yeah.
But, I mean, just the amount of, just the sheer way that these Titan class figures dwarf these other Transformers. And then they get, with them being this size, you gotta imagine they have, like, huge play features. And as you can tell, you could have Scorponok in base mode, or you could have him terrorizing people with a Scorpion mode. And then with him going around just trying to squash stuff in robot mode. And of course, I'm going to use from the War for Cybertron series, Galvatron. He could just, you just have him pick up their enemies and just hold them.
With the claw.
So it's pretty cool to see with a lot of different features that these guys have. These big guys have. And if he's got a rival on the Autobot side, it would be, if you from remembering the G1 cartoon, it would be Fortress Maximus. To match him in size and strength and everything going on. But if you have the opportunity and the financial resources to pick this monstrosity up, I would highly suggest picking it up if you're a collector. I mean, no collection is not complete without having Titan class Transformers. But this has been a look at Scorponok and his 3 modes and his headmaster and whatnot. So I hope y'all enjoy y'all's Halloween. And for y'all young people, get plenty of candy. Knock on every door you can and get plenty of candy. But y'all have a good one. See you in the next one. See you next month with Autobots Month. Peace, love, and heavy on the chicken grease. And until all are one, we good.